Good evening, good evening. I'm Mary Gunn. Chatterboxes, hello. Mr. Producer's got us all set up, but I am Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid hostess of In Review, which is part 2 of which I am the intrepid hostess of Craft Roulette. And what is Craft Roulette? It is the ultimate paper crafting card making game show challenge, and we are live almost every Friday night at 6:10 for the Slideshow, 6:30 for the regular show. Last week we had a wonderful guest with us. What was her name? Amanda. Who could forget Amanda? But she was a ton of fun. If you didn't catch that show, go back and watch it. It was fun. I'm going to go to take this part off. What is in review? Well, we are card makers here, but we are not teachers here. So we're not going to teach any lesson. We're going to have 3 acts, including mail call, which should be pretty short, card slideshow, which will feature cards that are currently in the gallery, and then we're going to play a game of Whodunit. Whodunit is a game where I will be casing a card that's in the current gallery, and you get to find out and guess who that person that I am casing will be. I commit the crime. I commit the crime of forgery, but I don't commit the crime of forgery because I change it. I do, and we're talking more about that as we go along. Chatterboxes. I saw somebody early on a while back just say, "It's time." I bet it was Grandma Gay. I am late today. I've had a busy day. I'm ready to just sit back for a second and say hi to you guys and not teach. It was a busy day, so I'm glad to be here, hanging out with nice people. I was talking to somebody today and trying to explain what I do, and she said, it's so interesting to find what people do after they retire. And yep. So, first, we always start the show with a warm-up act. Yes, it is time for the exceptionally bad dad joke, which we all love to groan about. Oh, this one's kind of bad. What do you call a deer with no eyes? What do you call a deer with no eyes? No idea. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Oh my gosh. That one was exceptionally bad indeed. We do want to thank Amanda Stevens, who was on the show Friday night for this wonderful book of bad dad jokes. Exceptionally bad dad jokes. I had we're going to talk about the parameters here in just a little bit. I'm seeing some groans, seeing some grows. I know I said it right then. Yep, that was awful. Do want to say thank you to our spin sponsors this month, Bruce Monroe, Pear Blossom Press, and May Made It. Man, I didn't say the second M. May Made It. There's so many M's. But you would not want to say that if they ever had a contest between Vinny and May and Shenanigans, they could see how much, after like a teaspoon or a tablespoon of peanut butter, how fast they could say May Made It. I'm a May Made It matron, maven. Anyway, their lips might stick together. But we do want to thank our spin sponsors this month. This is the last week that they will be giving away those $25 gift certificates. And then in July, we're going to have a couple new ones. And they are really new. I'm going to be using a stamp set from one of our patrons in July tonight. So I won't tell you who. That's the surprise. It's part of the surprise. Let's go down to paper. And, whoopsie. Oh, don't look at my nose. Don't look at my nose. You might learn a secret. Let me see. Nope, you didn't. So we have a couple cards here. We're still working through Mr. Producer's birthday cards, but that's not a bad thing. That's a wonderful thing. Hexagon. This looks a little like rustic garden colors to me. I'm not sure about that. Can't see through it, except you can see through their wishes. And you know that they are happy to say happy birthday, Mr. Producer. And it is by Lynn Sanders. And she leaves it open. So after I enjoy it for a while, I can spread the joy to somebody else. Looks like Miss Sanders. Okay, let's take this. Let's dissect this to get our practice in for the Whodunit. Let's see. She's got blue and white, very neutral colors. I know that Michelle Lupton hopes to get wants quote unquote neutral to be navy blue, but these are stamped. I do believe. And then she's got some glitter paper that really is very pretty together, isn't it? Very festive with the glitter paper. Bring the bling amidst the very neutral tones of navy blue. I like that with all the patterns and everything. That's a really good idea. And her cutting, I bet she used a die cut because it's very precise and very uniform. Nicely done, Miss Lynn. He has appreciated these cards very much. I have a box over there to give him back to give him back his cards, but he hasn't gotten them yet. Oh, this could have almost been this week. It sure could have. This is from Gwen Simmons to Mr. Producer. Hope your birthday rocks. Took a little bit of effort and additional effort to make this embossed, and so is this. And then she dry embossed this. Looks like this is die cut with some fancy stuff underneath it. Very good looking. This could be an old fashioned, and that could have been this week's in this week's gallery. Got the see-through. And what else do you have to have? See-through. Do we have any? By jingo, those are hexagons. So we have we don't have old fashioned, hexagon, rustic gardens. Well, rustic gardens were all over the place, as we will see. As you look through the gallery, it was all over the place. So, but yeah, I can see some rustic garden colors, like kind of rust, with some pink in the sunset and the oranges. Gwen, you could have sent this one in this week. Happiest of birthdays to you. That was sweet. That's nice. And then she's got the top. This one popped up, and this one's flat, and it's got a little textured paper mat. Nicely done. Nice. Yep. So I can send that one in as a bonus card. And then good. Do you remember who made this one? Do you remember who made this one? This is from a guest crafter. And I will tell you what, this made history. This was the third time that she tried to get it to me. I don't know. One time she sent it to a whole nother neighborhood. I don't know why. I don't know. And then another time there was just one number off in the zip code. And then we got it third time the charm, and I was impressed that she would be so very diligent. And yes, it was Gloria Davis. It was Gina K. and Kat. This is Gina K. and this is the famous Stamp the Stool card. Yep. There's Tom's leather seat imprint. I think this is just a treasure for me. So, isn't it pretty? It really is. That could be a see-through card. We could have had that, and that would have worked. The rustic garden almost could do it, but there's no hexagons unless there's something in this pattern. But yep, if you didn't see the Gina K episode, she stamped ink on a stool, and it was priceless. So anyway, so fun to get all those cards. You just never know what's gonna happen around here. Well, such as when Amanda was on, she told us how to make theater blood. I didn't know. That was a very interesting way to come about theater blood with Tide. I loved Amanda being on, didn't you guys? I know she's just you got to see her mean face, her mad face. Didn't if mad faces and mean faces are supposed to evoke laughter, she did a great job. She was excited to get her orange Spoonaphone announcement because we did announce that she and I are, and Miss Producer, along with some other folks, are going to be doing the World Card Making Day event of the all events. So make sure you mark October 7th. By the way, This thing that I'm going to be on tomorrow is behind a paywall. I didn't know it. I'm sorry. But it's behind a paywall. And so that's that. That's all I had to say. I'm going to be there and I didn't have to pay, but it's going to be fine. But yeah, I'm excited to go. But I'm sorry if I announced it and didn't realize. So that's that. Let's start the slideshow and see what we come up with. Man, oh man, oh man. Yes, Christine, it's always nice when Amanda's here with her scissors and everything. Let's see what we got. We had see-through, rustic garden fashion, and hexagon. My gosh, I never even saw this one yet. Where'd this come from? I think we have over 300 now. It was it's going to be a lot of work to get to 400, but no big deal. We don't care. It's like that's a great goal, but less for you to have to go through, right? If we're not at 400. So, okay, let's take this one apart. When you see project, unless it says card, I think that you just need to think of project as including on the project. Because sometimes we like see-through doesn't mean the card has to be see-through, but you have to include see-through on your project. So I wonder if that's clear or not, but I think everybody's doing okay. So, Christina Marie Holloman in Weatherford, Texas. This is pretty fancy schmancy. You have she didn't use the verb fashion. I have fashioned a fashionable hexagonal drawstring bag with see-through panels in the rustic color palette. Oh, it sounds like this little project is walking down the catwalk at a fashion show, doesn't it? And what is Christina Marie making this year or this season? So those top panels are all cut apart or see-through, I believe. Man, that is pretty good looking thing. And then it just folds, untie that and it opens up. I don't do a lot of 3D, but I'm impressed when I see it. I'm tempted by 3D, but I don't usually do it. I love those colors. Pretty red orange. It's pretty remarkable, isn't it? So, Christina, congratulations on your 16th and making something really special. That's really cool. I hope you keep it in your craft room so you can enjoy it. Christy Lynn from Missouri. What did you do? You have a shaker card, see-through to the shaker card, rustic color, garden colors. This is where I always yawn. Feels good to relax, doesn't it? Yeah. You got the hexagon in there with the sentiment. Very nicely done. See-through shaker window fashion, black background with jewels in the shaker. So you are talking like high-end fashion. Like I went to Tiffany's and I got some jewels and I put them in my card. And that's what you did. Those leaves are sure pretty. I wonder if would you have embossed the acetate and then just put the leaves underneath? That's cool. And then you got the pretty almost fall-like wreath on the left. Lots of shaker bits. Those are actual diamonds. Yes. That's where we've gone. We've gone from one man not knowing what she was doing on episode 1, making things that were way too hard on episode 1 through whatever. I still do that sometimes. To having actual diamonds. Yes. But I love that idea of a shaker card for your see-through. I think that's great. And I know a lot of people are using this whole shaker envelope kind of idea with shaker cards, which it looks not as scary as some things. But I'm telling you, those this calls for confetti shaker bubbles or whatever they are. They are good and they are easy to work with. You think the embossed gold is on the pattern paper, Kat? Okay, I'll believe you. It's real pretty though, Christy. Nicely done. Nicely done. Let's see. Debbie Oren's completely different. We went from diamonds and high couture to monkeys and kitties. peeking through windows. You've got to be kidding me. Project in random together. Hexagon on a card front window. Colors are rustic colors. Yes, you did a great job on the rustic colors, better than I, that's for sure. And your fashion are the cat and monkey clothing. Because nothing says fashion like a well-dressed cat and monkey. I love it. That's a great thing. But you got that rustic thing going on in the wood grain too. Very, very smart. I'm wondering, I'm wondering how you get those faces in that window. Doesn't say, does it? I oftentimes don't read. Takes effort. But you've got the see-through window, you've got rustic out, and it looks like the cat's in the right place and the monkey would be in the right place to look through, but I don't know how that would work. So, you fooled me, but it's sure cute. Yeah, I like that monkey's overalls. Mr. Green Jeans from Captain Kangaroo. Very cute, Debbie. Janet Crossland is sent in 7 cards, and I spy with my little eye the Craft Roulette, the basics card stamp set. How fun that you're making your own little parameter tracker. That's neat. Very, very sweet and pretty card. Your little praying girl is dressed in fashionable Sunday best, I bet. The hexagon is embossed around the hole. What a cool way to do that. Very pretty, and what a nice way to frame that circle. So there you go. There's one thing that if you didn't have a hexagon die to make a cutout, which I didn't either, but I went ahead and cut my own. But you had a hexagon what is that, framing, you could, or stamp, you could just use that, or you could even use an embossing pen and make your own too. But that's really pretty. Very elegant touch with the gold embossing. And look how you just kept track of everything. And I see all this is from this set, which is the Craft Roulette the basic stamp set. Really fun. I like how you had included the inspired by Craft Roulette made by Janet. Nicely done. Very sweet. Very, very sweet. Brenda Gentry. She's a nice lady. I just sent you one of these today. Oh, it came off. I just sent you one of our Mug Club stamps. This is now going out to our Mug Clubbers when they get to 100 cards. And it's a exclusive, almost diamond quality stamp set to celebrate your accomplishment. So what do we have here? Cute little girl. Her granddaughter does not have blonde hair. I happen to know that for a fact. At least she didn't last year, and she's only a year old. So, little cutie pie sitting there. Beautiful job again, Brenda. You've got your see-through hexagon. You did a 5x7 shadow box. Oh, how smart. So you've got that kind of popped up. How clever. Rustic garden, browns, greens, blues, and yellows. Always very conscientious of the parameters. That's our Brenda. And your fashion is that cutie pie swimsuit. Yeah. You got the double, you got a mat with the hexagon, you got the cutout with the hexagon, and you have the sentiment with the hexagon. And those little puffy stickers really, that added a lot. Really cute. Nice little fence in the foreground, the little girls in the back. I wonder if that's like 3 layers or 2. Look how the little dragon is floating and she has it behind the water. So careful. So careful. Hello, House of Detizio. You just made your card, Jay? Well, I probably won't be casing it tonight. Monica Manenti from Switzerland sent in her 11th. Oh, she's on vacation without any dies or stamps. It can be done. The vellum in the frame makes it see-through. Smart girl. See, you had vellum? Holy moly, that's pretty smart. And And the green shapes are wonky hexagons. Yes, they are polygons. I'm not sure if hexagons have to be, I don't think they have to be the same on 6. Maybe they do. I don't know. But that's fine. You got to work with what you got sometimes. And well done. Well done. Fashion? What, I'm not sure how we're doing fashion, but that's okay. I guess it's a beautiful things that she has found near a fashion mall. I don't know. The fashionable golf ball and beautiful flower and a lovely tome. I am sure that just is a wonderful thing. You got to go with what you got, right? Hexagons are polygons with closed shapes and 6 straight sides. So they don't have to be 6 identical straight sides. So this should work, right? Yep. Well done, teacher. Sitting in her brown chair. That's good. Thank you. I think the flowers are nature's fashion. Rebecca, I think you're right. We make it work, don't we? That's why we wear our stretchy pants till they bust. Bill Barrios always makes me laugh. He has a very, very unique approach to our cards. It's totally Bill. You can find his cards, pick them out of the 300 cards very easily. His fashion is represented by an Iron Man shirt with a hexagon see-through for the 68th birthday. Well, now that's a clever idea. I like that very much. His wife made a beautiful card too this week, Norma Medina. The Iron Man shirt pattern and the number 68 are in rustic colors. Very pretty, like really beautiful colors. I like it. Very clever way to put in that 68. Wouldn't that just make that card just a little bit fancier? Did he draw? I don't know that he drew. He's recovering from some rotor cuff surgery, so I bet he didn't draw it, but I'm not 100% sure. He's also the one that did when we did a matchbook card and he did matches in the matchbook card and he had a phoenix draw that he did draw. So he could, but I don't think he did. So well done, Bill. Nice. Yeah. He printed Norma's here. Very good. Your card was good, Norma, as well. I don't want Bill holding that over your head. This is all randomly chosen by the computer. I didn't choose any of these cards. That's also true on the slideshow because when we go over a certain number, we can't show them all without just going doo, 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 and you couldn't see them. So and it would sound like we were on Star Wars. So we have to rely on the computer to just pick randomly the cards that go up. It never means we like that card more or don't like your card. It just means that we can't show them all because there's too many. But they are all your name. If you send in a card, your name is on the giveaway board. So, and your cards are all over on the gallery. So you can always see them there. And take your time. I mean, when you're doing 4 seconds on a card and you're trying to read the chat, that's not quality art appreciation, So enjoy them over on the gallery when you can. Leela, I believe, from Minnesota. Use the honeycomb. A lot of people use the cutout honeycomb. That was a good die for this week. Your rustic garden colors, the fashion glasses. There are a lot of fashion glasses too, and the wing covers. Yes, you chose. Oh, that's cute with the wings being different colors. That's really cute. And then that wood is always an instant element of rust. So, oh. Donna got a birthday card. I love that. Isn't the birthday card exchange really fun? We will be having a birthday card party on Thursday for fun supporters in our patron group. I will give you the Zoom information that morning so you don't have to worry about where it is. All right. Very good. All right. There were lots of bees and lots of hexagon dies. And I always love a good wood grain. So, Leela, that was really cute. Number 16. One more? Should we do one more? This one's got scissors. What? Diamond cutout, peeling paint, also very good for that rustic feel. Rusty metal and mushrooms, hexagon greeting. And my weather vane. Okay, weather vane is steampunk. I get ya. It is steampunk for the love of Pete. You got Edward Scissorhands weather vane going on there. That's really cool though, Carrie. This is your 15th, and that's a really she went square. We don't see that many square cards, which is very fun. And that's a really good layout for a square card because you've got the square that's diagonal or offset in the center. That's really good. I like that blue behind that background, in the background. That's a cool stamp or whatever. Mushrooms, hexagon, weather vane. I'm not sure how you made that. It is probably pre-made, but sure is. I have a friend who would just love that. Yeah. Yeah, it is really good. Another thing about cards, and I know this has come up sometime lately, they do need to be handmade. They can't be computer generated. So you can use computer generated elements, but they have to be handmade. So that's it. Comes up every once in a while, and you go, "Oh, I thought everybody knew," but not everybody does. Well, you know what? Those are great, and there's about 280 more over in the gallery, and they will still be coming in from our patrons for the rest of the week. So until this, it's a light. Oh, I don't have any other lights. I only have 2 lights on. No wonder I look shady. I look like a very shady character, and that's probably why I am the right person to forge a card and make. It's a die. Wow, you're here. Nicely done, Gary. That's really cool. Yes, at least print it out and take a picture taken out. Okay. All right. So it is time, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes. Who done it? I don't know. I hope I always remember who done it. I do keep notes because I never would. I'm giving you a chance to open up another browser and go to the craftroulette.live website and click on the latest gallery. I hope you can find it. It's gotten easier and easier. Look for the latest gallery button, or if that's not up, look for episodes, and you should be able to find all the episodes, all 169 of them. Are we ready? The object of the game of Whodunit is to be the first card detective to correctly solve the mystery of Whodunit and provide the clue that broke the case wide open. There's 2 parts that you have to do. Plus, we'll tell you a little bit more too. Has anybody not ever played Whodunit here or has never heard of it? I know there's a bunch of you who have often. So the details are, I will be making a card based on a card from the most recent episodes gallery. That would be episode 169. My project will be inspired by the selected card, but it will not even be the perfect copy. You've never played Ingrid? Well, sit back and relax. Stamper Girl has never played before. All right. Oh, thanks, Steve. I forgot. I even had it in my list this time. There's the rules, so you can enjoy this better. Okay, sorry. You need to be present in the live stream. This is not something that works on replay. You need to have the correct gallery on. Did I already say that? In craftroulette.live, open to look for clues. And that would be, I already just told you how to do that. To solve the mystery, you must type at Craft Roulette, that's Craft Roulette with 2 words, in the chat, followed by the name of the crafter you believe inspired the card I am making and the clue that you found. Such as, if you thought I was casing my card and here's your clue, I am not. You would do at Craft Roulette, so it will be orange in my screen, Mary Gunn Robot. Something like that. So that's how you tell us. And you have to have those three things to be eligible for the great, fantastic prize. What is the great, fantastic prize you want to know? You really want to know? Well, it's going to be worthy of the Spoonaphone. And it is an original giveaway, an OG, a handmade card with an itty bitty gift. Probably the card I will be making tonight. So, so that is the one. We'll talk about how to claim those prizes when that time comes. Remember, the card that I make is not going to be exactly like the card I am casing. Casing meaning that I am copying a card. So, Whodunit papers coming up. Here we go. Pull in. So the stamp set I am going to be using tonight is from Ink and Splatter, and they've got really cute little whimsical designs, owned by a very nice lady named Dina, and she is going to be a spin sponsor next month. So she sent me this little card, and I thought, well, I am just going to use it tonight because I can. So let me get some things out. All right, here we go. So this is that little bear, but the flowers are from the Craft Roulette. What is that? Craft Roulette, the basic stamp set. All right, Mr. Producer has put on the slow mode so that everybody will have more of a chance to participate. That means that once you have made a guess, it's going to be a minute before you can make another guess. So that will allow other people to hop in and have a little more chance to win that remarkable prize of a handmade card with an itty bitty gift. Because everybody wants that. Totally not worth fighting over. I am not a fancy color, but I think he's going to look okay at the end of the day. So, okay. So I'm using Copics and I'm using Tri-Blend because I have them. But I will say that for Copics for larger areas, I like better. Tri-Blends I like better for smaller areas, which I'm not doing right now. But yes, he's just adorable. So his little story is, his fashion story is, he went clothes shopping for school. And even though it's winter, or even though it's summer, he got a new winter coat and was so excited that he is wearing it out in the heat. That's his little storyline. And I did see some kids walking around today, sweatshirts on, and I thought, it's 80 some degrees. What is you that dedicated to your style and fashion? I guess they were. Didn't pick them up because I didn't figure they had much sense. Didn't want to be around that. So, let's see, what am I doing next? I'm changing the colors from my original one. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so we've already got guesses. Gloria has guessed Kathy Holmes with the bear. Irene has guessed Kayla. Norma Medina, Kathy. Is it Carrie F? Paula Rice would like to know with her jar and cowgirl. Crazy Kitty is thinking maybe Amy Guess or Jess. Francine B is guessing Debbie Orens, and we just saw that in the little slideshow. No, I'm getting very good at being deceitful and deceptive. So if that's a good thing or not, just a thing. Joe Henderson asks, is it Amy Jess? And Stephen is giving some link. Kiki is saying, Kiki's good at this. April, Crystal Wyckoff says Kat. Lynn Sanders says Jennifery. And Kate V. Kim. Kathy Holmes again from Marjorie. Good guesses, guys. Haven't gotten it yet, but those are all good guesses. And I really like how you're adding the reason you're guessing those people. Now, last week, I don't remember what I did, but I did remember that I was saying, oh my gosh, I hope you don't hate me afterwards. And I remember saying that a lot because I had changed it up quite a bit. Oh, I don't think our subscription rate went way down. You know, for something to do today, I've done this a couple times and it only took a minute. But I looked up we used to live in Kansas, and so I looked up small and all the populations of the state. And to see, like, when we get 400 people watching at one time, or the show, not this show, but the other show, when we get that many people watching at one time, what size town is watching us? It was very interesting because I knew those towns, and so it was very interesting to think, oh, we had more people than Lewisburg has people in their town. Now I have a new barometer for size. Oh, my goodness. Let's see what we got. Keep on sleuthing, keep on sleuthing. Kathy Holmes, April, Terry, Jennifer, Pam, Karen, Debbie, Barbara. Make sure you go at Craft Roulette, but it isn't Barbara. Hint, it's a card. Grandma Gay, you are doing a very good job of dropping hints. Karen, stamped by Kelly, Jennifer, Kim, Marion, Angie, Ellen, Pam F, Kim W, Kathy Holmes, Pam F. No, this is still a mystery. I'm still getting away with my card crime. Nobody knows who I'm. This is a little cutie bear, don't you think? I hadn't had a new bear stamp. Oh my gosh, I don't have any idea the last time I got a bear stamp. I do have a soft place in my heart for little bears. They're awfully cute. Mighty cute. A little softer. Got some really great colorists in our group. I do a fair job, but I'm not up with the likes of some of them. No, it's not you, Marion. Or April, or Cindy, or Lori, Jennifer. Yeah, you need a drink. That will be my code right there, Donna. Thank you for that to make me go, okay, that's where I looked last. Well, we have some good. You mean you need a drink to stamp? We found some this week. Old fashions. He is so cute. Look at that little expression on his face, Cute. It's just cute. I was going to use this for his whipped cream. And since my story is that he was It's summertime. I'm going to make, these are actually marshmallows. I was going to make them flowers like the other. Get more consistent, which is kind of weird for me and makes sense. Oh, there's a whole bunch more now. Okay, Jennifer Marie, April, Wendy, Grandma Gay, Christina, Camille, Lanny, Kathy, Mary Ellen, Mary Gunn. It's thank you, Grandma Gay. It is a scoop bear. Kayla, Ellen, Kayla, Amy. Thank you, Donna. Amy, Ellen, Mary Ellen, Andrea, Lindarda, Jean Addis, Heather, Ellen. Okay, well, I got nobody yet, and I got Stephen Gunn as my cutoff man there. Got to give him some little healthy cheeks. These are pretty bright colors for rustic, but it's my rustic garden is in bright sun as the sun is going down, and so it's looking as a bright, rich, golden sun hue. Sticking to it. I do like those rustic garden colors. I didn't add any. Woo! Poppin'. I didn't add any metal to this one. There's a clue. I don't think. Nope. There was no metal on this card. We talked about metallics on the show and kind of on a case-by-case basis, I believe, and that was the rustic garden would have could definitely have some rustic old metal in there. But an ice cream store could too. We'll just have to take it as it comes. How cute he is. April, Melissa, Barbara, Kathy, Lori, Melissa, Andrea, April. There are so many cards. Rose, a clue. You need a clue? Oh, the clue was there's no metal. That's right. You got a clue. Okie doke. So we've got this thing to do next. Let's push that out of the way. There's some pretty paper, and I wanted to make it have some vertical lines. So I made a stencil. Back in the day when Close to My Heart was feeling their way through acrylic stamps. Oh, I didn't want to do this yet anyway. They used to print them in their magazine half the size, and so they would made this little thing to figure out what the blocks should be, what block size you should have. And so that is what that's from, and it's old, and it's time to find some purpose. Which turned out to be, where's my hexagon? Turned out to be a stencil. I know. Oh, here's a cute little card by Dina from Ink and Splatters. Isn't that cute? You can see her file there. Okay, I know I've got my little, you can look at that for a second while I find, there it is. There's my little hexagon. It was about to make me start hexing along there. What the hex? Pardon me. Pardon me again. Guess what? There's no mute button on this spray, on this particular screen here. That's funny. All right. I think probably as good as anything with my crafty craft knife. Crafty craft knife. Debbie, Amy, Janet, Karen, Donna, Cindy, Brenda. Oh, that's a good guess. Francine, Kristen, Sue, Sarah. Yes, I did make a template. Lindarda, Kimmer, Marie, Melissa, Denise, Ellen, Kim, Anna. Yeah. Well, if this were Chewbacca, yeah, that could be Anna. Pam. Hexagon cutout. Ooh, is that a clue? Oh, Grandma Gay. You know, all of these hexagons that I have been making since Friday night, had never done it before, I don't think. No, maybe once. Are just a square. It was like a 3.5-inch square folded in fourths. Cut a corner off. But you could do it like we do tag templates. You could do that with this as well. I think. Get those little those little hanger-ons undone. On any theater blood or real blood here. There we go. Okay, put that away before I cut myself. Lynn, Kimmery, Melissa, Denise, Kim, Anna. Oh, I said all those. Jennifer, Sandy, be good. Emily, Karen, Allison, Janet, Andrea, Melissa, Betty, Donna, Karen. Get your clue. April, Deb, Mary, Neighbor. I sent her one of our new stamps today. Betty, Debbie Shaw, or Deb Shaw, Lynn Darda. There's another break where Stephen comes in, and now I can check down here again and see if I can make some lines. So this was I didn't want to make my lines long enough to go on the whole the whole front because I figured they'd get kind of sloppy. So I just made them long enough to go on the top and the bottom. Yeah, and I figured that would be kind of an easier path to take. They're not straight, but they're not bad. And then not bad. Not terribly bad. Not terribly good. But not this isn't adding very much. I will tell you that much. Let's see if that's pretty close. Pretty close. That one? Go for it. I guess I could have done a top and a bottom, but it didn't make any sense either. It'd be like something I was going to do if I was going to do it a lot. Oh, bingo. That's didn't work out quite as well as I had planned because there should be another one there. I should have started in the middle. Okay, well, here's the deal. We'll go down this way. We'll flip it over so that we have the same opening. And no harm, no foul. Maybe a small foul. Okie doke. I need a card base. There it is. Oh, shoot. I need to do this, cut this too. Forgot that. Okie doke. We can cut it. Let's cut it so it has a little bit inside. Then the card I'm casing, the mat, I think it would be a better, this is a little flimsy, so I'm thinking maybe that would be a little stronger. So back to the old cutting board. I see the winner. I see a winner. I'm not sure if that is the first one, but you guys can sit back and relax. We have somebody has guessed whose card I am creating. Let's see, what time is it? So, okay. Well, since I know what time it is, that's going to go like this. It is going to be, look up for the winner. Yes, I did. I did look up and I did see the winner. I'm not sure if it's the first person or if the first person is in the chat higher. I don't have my mouse. But if you don't want to know whose card I cased, please look away now and then you can have more fun on this on your own. Are you ready? Okay. I'm going to hit the winner button. The big reveal. Whose card did I case? She's here tonight. Joe Henderson. I always worry when I see that the person's here. Because I think, oh no, they're going to recognize their own card. But I was not giving this in very fast. This was not going in fast. Yep, that's who I got, Stephen. It was Ingrid B. Congratulations. And Ingrid said she had never played before. So let's look at these and see how they're the same and how they are different. They are the same in they have a see-through hexagon window. Yay! I liked her card so much. And you, however, Joe, put acetate in there, but I didn't. So I just left it open. See? And I knew the acetate would definitely give it away to these super sleuths. Ended up that I was going to put the cupcake in at the very, very end and the flowers at the very, very end so that you didn't recognize that, as also with the little ribbon, her fashionable ribbon. And so yep, this is just, I thought he was so cute, and I thought he would work just, you know, bears and bees. And I made my bees, and I made my little what are those things, leaves. And I'll tell you how I made them, because it was kind of slick, because I know a lot of you have gotten the Craft Roulette The Basics stamp set, and I thought they turned out really cute. So I think I'll do it in black though, so you can see it better. Joe, thank you so much for that cute card. You had the colors from, oh, just a second. You had the colors from your plaid, and so I didn't want to use plaid. I used gingham, and then I didn't want to use plaid, so I made a plaid, but I didn't make it diagonal. So that one was a little bit off. I used the same colors as you did from your papers, pretty much. And what else did we do? You had the fashionable bow and your bees and your cupcake. And I did a little bear. Instead of using just a cupcake with the bees, I used the bear with the bees and the cupcake. But you weren't going to get that real fast, so I knew that would give it away. And our hexagon was the cutout. So the bees, I can show you how I made the bees and how I made the leaves. Because if you have a Craft Roulette, where's that? There it is. If you have a Craft Roulette stamp set, you have these little clickers. And so you can just use those for leaves, little leavies. Meet them together, that, and then putting a little line down the middle. Oh, and there you've got a little, whoopsie, I'm off camera. There you have that little leaf. I was obviously off camera the whole time. Real good. Trained. Professional. I'm not even that trained. But I think it makes a cute little leaf spray. Especially when you're out on vacation and you don't know that you don't have a lot of different colors and a whole bunch of different stamp sets to take. That might work for you. Another thing was these little bees. I didn't have big bees, So I made some bees, and the way I made some bees, except smaller ones, is a gold. You can make them any color, but a gold oval. It gave them some stripes. Have a stinger. Bigger, the meaner, the better. And then you can either make the little faces black, or you can add little eyeballs. Well, if he's a friendly bee, antenna. There you go. That's all it takes to make a little bee. And then you can color in if you want. You know, one thing that people do, and if you wanted to make a big bee, one of the things that stamps often do is they'll take a space, they'll put designs inside that space. I saw a lighthouse like that the other day, but you could put, dadgummit, you could put flowers on a bee too, something like that. That'd be fun. So, anyway, congratulations, Ingrid. Not bad for your first gumshoe attempt. Are you always good like that? Yes, you could use them for wings too, Sue. The clicker for wings. I think that would be really cute. I think this turned out really sweet. He's just adorable. I can't wait to have them be our spin sponsors. I think it will be great. It won't be this Friday. It will be the next Friday. So, well done. Well done. Wingless bees are the new thing. What? Are you, is that like buffalo wings? Boneless wings? I think you're pulling my leg. I do. Want to thank our patrons. There they are. I got it. I'm so shady. That's because there's not, that light's not on, that light's not on, and the window is open. We got here though, didn't we? By golly. Do want to thank our patrons. It's such a nice group. Really means so much that you would want to support us financially so we can spread this crazy fun all over the world with thousands and thousands of people. And if you want to know how many people let's see, I don't remember what size Kansas Town Friday's show has hit. I think it had more views than Lewisburg though. So this kind of gives you an impression on what this thing really does. And it's just an amazing thing. And thank you so much for being a part of it. We do have a Zoom call Thursday for fun supporters and club fun. It's at noon Central Daylight Time. And I will be making birthday cards using the parameters chosen by one of our patrons for their July birthday. You can join us then and see whose card I am going to be creating with. It's like planning your own surprise party, but that's okay. We only do it once a month. Who do we have coming up Friday? We have one of our own patrons, our longtime viewer, one of our biggest supporters, Vicky Ruda, will be joining us Friday. We had our tech call. I told her it's just going to be just like us together, all the people that she knows from the chatterbox, just hanging out at a table, having a good time, and not to worry, right? If you haven't subscribed to Craftacular Creator, just find the link on this page and then click over there and then subscribe, because she's a brand new YouTuber, has 2 months under her belt, and she's doing a super job. So that would be great. Join us Friday at 6:10 for the slideshow that runs till 6:30. Then we go live and we get to hang out with Vicky, and I think Adrian too. It's going to be a lot of fun. They'll be up in the middle of the night. Thank you, Lynn Sanders. And it's just pretty darn cute. They're just darn cute. She's like our own little Alice in Wonderland. All right, I'm listening. What am I listening to? Come on, come on. She is so much fun. Oh, yes. Next Tuesday is Independence Day, which is a national holiday for the United States. And I think we'll probably do the show on Wednesday. There it is. 5K now, 6K Lamone. There it is, Lynn. Girls. Mwah, me too. I'm in. All right. It's been a long day. Y'all have a good evening. Go check out Gina, okay, and tell her you saw her card. It's still one of just it's a masterpiece. We'll talk to you Friday in the chat and also or over on Facebook. Whatever. We'll see you. Nighty night. Much love. Bye bye.